Standing on the first floor of Building 8. You can see they've got all the sheetrock down off of the ceiling in here. All the pipe had been cut prior to that, but they had the sheetrock to take down, got that all down, got this all cleaned up. Basically in here we've got some steel plates, some plywood that has to be removed off the floor. Buckled and rotted wood, first layer that Bill Ray owns, take that off. And we've got some tile down in this corner, like an old bathroom. That to be removed, and then we're ready to sandblast. The intention is to move a sandblaster in here, probably Monday, and get this thing going. Right now they're sandblasting on the first floor of Building 5 and 4. 3 is complete, but we just basically have had no access in there this week because of the sandblasting going on. Everything's cordoned off. I'm on the first floor of Building 9. You can see quite a bit of pipe has been cut out. Boys are about 3/4 of the way down. Cutting all pipe with the exception of any of the asbestos. So once they get all this pipe down, they'll bag this off, abate this room, and then drop back and remove the pipe. There's some sizable pipe in here. Quite a bit on the ground that's going to be taken out. So it's looking like sometime mid to end of next week this should be ready to sandblast. This is a concrete floor in here, so basically once this pipe and asbestos is out, we're pretty much ready to sandblast. Okay, we've moved over to the first floor of Building 10, where again ongoing is the removal of pipe minus the asbestos, the same as Building 9. A little bit more asbestos in here with some larger pipe, but they've got a good bite on the pipe that's in here. Basically just about down the end of the building. Behind me is pretty well done with the exception of the asbestos, but it's too dark to even see that right now. Again, concrete floor, so once the pipe is down, everything's cleaned out, it's ready for sandblasting. I'm on the first floor at the east end of Building 5, which is, this is the pass-through, the proposed pass-through into the first floor of the parking garage in Eagle 11. What you're looking at here is the remains of the elevator motor that has been cut and dropped in here. So there's still some more pieces that need to be removed. Not a lot. The cab is all taken out. The motor up above is all taken out. There's a door right here. This is onto the second floor of Eagle 11, which was locked. And then up above, the old accesses were cinder blocked off. So we're going to pull this trash, this steel trash, out of here today. Actually bringing a forklift in so that we can haul this heavy stuff out, and then we'll have to basically what we'd probably do is make a platform in here to access back and forth rather than just a rail, and because this is actually it's nicely accessible to the building where we can walk right through. Otherwise you got to go all the way around the building to get to Eagle 11. So once the boys get this out, we'll work out. We've got some steel plates and things that we can work out to get a nice walking surface through here. What we're looking at here is one of the bridges that cross over the alleyway on the south side of the second floor of Building 8. And basically this door was locked for quite a while. I managed to get in here, see that there's some transite on the walls that needs to be taken out. Let David know about that. So they're going to be hitting this, getting this thing all cleaned out. The other bridge, it's very difficult to see. It's dark, but that one is also full of debris that has to come out. This week, went through every floor, every building, made a detailed list of all the demolition that's left for David and Bill Ray to take care of. It's sizable. He's told me, again, we're here, we have another crew coming of 7 guys, another sandblaster, but this has been being told, week after week, and basically we've had no more than 15 guys here this past week. 1 or 2 days short, a guy out sick, but no more than 15, no less than 13. Done better with getting sand for sandblasting this week. However, compressor went down with a water pump. Right now, Friday early afternoon, one of the sandblasters, one of the pots is down. The guys are working on that right now. So for one reason or another, again, we are delayed with sandblasting. I'm on the 4th floor of building 5. Basically what you see here is just some leftover debris. We've got all the top of the motor out of the elevator that we were looking at down in the bottom on the 1st floor. And this little Alice in Wonderland door here is how we've basically been able to access this shaft. The motor and the flooring was right in here. So we've got all that cut out, as we saw, dropped down into the bottom of the shaft. So they've been cleaning all this up, throwing all the motor and debris and everything that was in here. And we'll close this little door back up and lock it up. I'm on the 4th floor of building 10, looking at the lack thereof of progress on this framing job. Again, just very, very slow to get this thing done. I'm looking down from the 4th floor, building 10, the bridge over Eagle Street. And this is the area that supposedly the 7-man crew that David's worked out a deal with is supposed to be coming in and starting through there to abate that, pull all the pipe out of that. It's quite a bit there. This chase has to be taken down. We're waiting for our approval to tear this building 12 down at this point, and then he has a shot over to Eagle 11, which nothing has been done in that building this week at all. So that has been basically left untouched as of last Friday.